Hey Cheryl and Kim, I just thought it'll be easier to do maybe a live video on what Kim's doing to Dad's car. Obviously 65 and 66 are the same cars pretty much, so yeah, I hope you can join in and see this, but just so you can get Kim to have a look. I know you guys' reception back home is pretty bad in your area, but yeah, I'll go through what's been done to the car, because no doubt the next thing, Kim, if you do it for Dad, he'll want his axles changed and his diff done, with putting that engine in and whatnot. So yeah, the 65, so this has got the 10 bolt diff in it. I've got they call it a Eaton True Track. They call it an Eaton True Track. This one's got a Eaton Posi Track because it only has the 10 bolt diff in it, so it's clutch driven and whatnot. So inside this, you've got a new diff head in it that goes in a stock housing, so it's a super strong diff head, I suppose. And I've got some axles, some big billet axles, they're bigger spline. And as you can see here, it's been shortened. It had to be shortened anyway for the new spline, the new axles to go in. So he shortened it anyway, got it balanced up and whatnot. So that's what Dad will want at some stage. He's got the 12 bolt diff, and the 12 bolt diff in the 66s is obviously a much better diff. It also he can actually have what they call a Eaton True Track. It's a gear-driven, a gear-driven limited slip. So as soon as you put torque through it, it throws out some gears that lock it up, which is really cool, without having to go full 9-inch and all that kind of thing. So yeah, what else can I tell you? So when you do put the gear vendor in, you obviously got to get a shortened drive shaft. As you can see, they made it nice and fat. I don't have the 1350 yoke on this end, but it comes with one with the gear vendor, which I'm sending over. It comes with one, and there it is there on the other end. So this sort of sucked. I couldn't have the same size on that end, but she's doing the trick, and I've definitely put it to the test. So she handles it. So these are the Super 10s Flowmaster exhausts, mufflers that I've sent over. So as you can see, they're nice and short. You can get them up nice and high and tight. And yeah, I've just got them dumping at the diff. So that's what Dad wants. A 3-inch mandrel bent system is what he's after. So I can quickly show you that. So I know you wanted to have a look at the gear vendor itself to see what was missing. So there's a solenoid, the wires coming off that. Speedo cable there, and then what we did is we made up a bracket for it to all hook up to. So just made up a bracket there. What else? Your gear vendor is actually a shorty for short wheelbase cars, so you don't have that actual big adapter plate that goes from here to here. So it's a much better fit anyway. So hopefully you don't have too much trouble with that one. It's a little bit different. Yeah, so there's the custom cross member made for the as you can see, it's been tunneled type thing, so the exhaust flows straight through it. So the exhaust ain't the lowest point of the car. because we obviously wanted to get the car sitting on the chassis rails if we could, and that was the only way that we could. So yeah, I'm not too sure what you did with Dad's one. He told me that you modified the standard one, which is all good if you can, if you think it's good enough. So so yeah, that's what we did there with the cross member. What else? So you're going to be running, because you're going to be running the same pipes, the ceramic headers. So this is the good thing about them. The collector is actually up in the engine bay and not underneath the car. So the flanges are not the lowest point anymore. So they've been a great fit for this car, and they'll be the same for Dad's. So yeah, we just use heat wrap. We heat wrapped everything, as you can see, well, most of it, especially by the solenoid. We just heat wrapped it. And we put some tubing around the wire. As you can see here, this handles up to like something like in 1,000 degrees or something like that. So as you can see, it sort of goes up here. Up here, and then up to where it's meant to go, back into the car under the dash. What else? I needed to show you under here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh no, the radiator. Okay, so that's where we put the trans cooler. I'll bring the car down soon. Yeah, actually, I'll bring the car down and show you where we've mounted that. This is hard trying to. All right. Bit of a Kiwi touch. Okay. All right, so there's the there is the gap, the clearance of the radiator that I've got coming to you. Dad's serpentine kit's a little bit different, but I'm super confident it's gonna fit. So there's where I'll put the trans cooler. Just use the same holes as the radiator mounts up to. Made some brackets up. But yeah, that's the PWR that you're waiting for. You'd already have those pipes on, I would imagine. So yeah, they clear heaps, so they're perfect. Yeah, that's really about it. I just thought doing a live video might be able to help you out a bit better. All right.